That needs to be read.
You today.
Perfect.
What did we just do? What were we waving? Oh my gosh, it's such a happy, special day in the church today. Does anyone know the name of today? Yes, ma'am. Palm Sunday. That's why we have palms. But where did these palms come from? Yes, ma'am. From palm trees, you're right. And what did the people take them from the tree and do with them? Do you know? They put them where? In the air? Maybe. But they also put them on the ground. Why would they do that? Well, this really cool thing was happening. Do you know a guy named Jesus? Yeah, so he was coming into Jerusalem, and it was a really big deal. It was Passover, it was a big celebration, and Jesus was getting ready to come in to Jerusalem. And so they were celebrating him, and so they were waving palms and singing songs like we just all did here. And guess what? 2,000 years later, we're still celebrating it. Isn't that cool? But I want to tell you about the most special character in that Palm Sunday story. Jesus got a very special helper. Do you have any idea who it might be? A donkey? How did you guess? All right, so it got me thinking about celebrations and this very special helper, the donkey. When I was a little girl, there was a game we used to play called Pin the Tail on the Donkey. Have you ever played it? Okay, I need one volunteer who's very brave. I saw you first. You're going to go stand up in the middle, right here. There you go. And you are going to go pin the tail on the really big donkey. Do you see the target? See if you can hit it. No. Did she hit the target? Yes, she did. All right, thank you. You can sit back down. Lovely job acolyting today. Also, I need another volunteer who's very brave. All right, I saw you first. How it goes. All right, now this time, come here. All right, would you help her up the stairs in the middle? All right. Now, whoa, don't let her fall. Stand up. Okay. All right. Perfect. Now, let me give you, stop. Got it. That's your tail. Let's spin her around. Stop moving. Nope, nope. Spin, 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 spin. Yes, perfect. Okay, stop. My sister would always spin me till I almost threw up. Now you got to go find the donkey. Watch out. Oh my goodness. What happened? All right, take it off and look what you did. Oh my gosh, it wasn't terrible. Good job, thank you. So listen, here's the deal. Everybody in Jerusalem was celebrating Jesus, and they had a target. They thought he was the king, he was the one that came to save them, but he chose a donkey. And actually, 500 years before Jesus got here, there was this man named Zechariah. Can you say that name? Zechariah. Good. Zechariah was a prophet, which is somebody that speaks for God. And Zechariah said, your king is going to come on a donkey. Sure enough, he did. But Jesus' target wasn't that easy, right? It wasn't this big celebration. It's a very, very big week for Jesus this week. It was a little more simple. He knew he was going to have to suffer. He knew he was going to have to go through a lot, but he loved us so much that he was willing to do it. It wasn't as easy as that one. Make sense? Okay, you can take your palms, and if you know where your family is, you can go find them. If you don't, hang with me, and on your way out, grab a donkey craft that you can take home and make and keep with you.